Are you done? No. Okay. What's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video. So for today's video, you guys read the title. I'm going to be talking about a very sensitive topic for me. I'm going to be opening up to you guys about my skin, okay, and everything that I've been through with it and where I am now. All right, so let's get right into it. So acne is something that literally completely changed my life, and not only just in a bad way, but acne has actually made me gain a lot of knowledge, and it showed me my self-worth, and it took a toll on my mental state, and I've just learned so much from it. So I wanted to share that with you guys. 2018 is whenever my acne like really started. I was barely breaking out, but it was like noticeable because my whole life I had, you know, decent skin. So I want to start by saying that the number one thing that affected my acne and started my acne was birth control. Okay, and I'm sure a lot of us ladies have been in this boat because birth control does some crazy stuff to your body. Okay, so I got on it in 2015. I got the Nexplanon, which is the one that you put inside of your arm. It's made for military women. So basically they put it inside of your arm and you don't touch it for 3 years. I think there's a 3-year and a 5-year if I'm not mistaken, but anyways, I had the 3-year plan. Like the first round was perfectly fine. I had nothing wrong with me. Pretty much no changes to my body. Like I didn't gain weight, I didn't, like literally nothing was different about me. And then the second time that I got it replaced, or the first time I got it replaced was 2018, and like I said, that is whenever everything changed. Acne started to like pop up, like little bits here and there, whatever. It was really like clusters on my cheek, and it wasn't anything like terribly bad, but it was definitely something I was not used to. So I knew something was happening. I just had no idea what. I was so naive to the entire acne world. I had never had to worry about it. I used like, I'm pretty sure I used like clean and clear face wash. Like I literally had no knowledge. Like I did the most bare minimum when it came to my skin. So whenever I started getting blemishes, I started to freak out because I was like, what is happening? Like I don't know what's going on. I don't understand, like, why is my face doing this? And mind you, at this time I'm really into makeup. I'm working at Ulta. I'm doing YouTube videos. I'm like, makeup is like, I'm really starting to get into it. I'm really starting to like expand, you know, my talents and my knowledge of makeup. When I started getting the little minor breakouts on my skin, I was seeing ads for Curology everywhere. I mentioned it on my YouTube videos, I believe, and there was so many people that were telling me to get Curology, and that they, you know, you basically talk to a dermatologist and then they find like a formula that's good for your skin specifically. So that's what I did. And whenever I first started it, it was working. It started to calm down my skin. It started to, my blemishes were like getting smaller and smaller, I guess, or like less and less. But then after a while of using Curology, it just stopped working. And I messaged my dermatologist and I was like, hey, like, I've been using it, you know, consistently, and I was seeing results, but now I'm just like at a standstill. Like nothing I'm doing is helping. And so then they started recommending all these products to me and buying all this stuff. And this is in 2018. So, and we had just gotten our first apartment. Anthony and I, we had just gotten our first apartment, and I didn't have, you know, tons of money to spend on skincare and stuff like that. Like I was working at Ulta. So I just started doing like a lot of research on it. And I was asking you guys questions because I was doing YouTube at the time. So I would like mention like, hey, this is what's happening. Do you guys have any advice for me? Like, help, you know, I didn't know what to do. I was so naive to the acne world. It was insane. So just a little recap. This is 2018. This is when my acne first started. I got my birth control out in March of 2018. The first picture I have of my acne flaring up is in August of 2018. So after my skin started that, I tried the Curology, stopped working, stopped using Curology. So then I decided, I was like, okay, I need to take this into my own hands. Like I can't afford a dermatologist. So the only thing left for me to do is research. So I started doing mad research. Like I'm talking, I was going crazy. Like I was literally obsessed with the skincare world at this point. Like, I'm like, I have to figure this out. Like, I can't keep doing this. Like, makeup is, you know, I'm literally working in a makeup company. I'm working for Ulta. I'm doing YouTube. I don't want my skin looking like this. I don't want my makeup sitting on my skin like this. I don't want to sit in front of a camera and have acne. And it was just such a like mental thing, and it was like my self-esteem was just like going lower and lower and lower, and it was so hard for me. Little did I know, you know, that it was just gonna progress. So March of 2019, so a year later, I posted my first skincare video on YouTube, and I was telling you guys the products I was using and what was working for me, because I was finding stuff that would calm my skin, but it wasn't curing it. It was just like kind of aiding it in the moment, but it wasn't like making it completely go away. So I was sharing that with you guys to hopefully help anybody out, or like, you know, basically just sharing my knowledge of what I've learned, and maybe, and then you guys always gave me advice on stuff that I can do better and products that you guys love, and that always helped me, and I would always try them out and like all kinds of stuff. It got so serious that I did a DIY face wash. And I was like now every product that I buy, I look at the ingredients list. Okay, so by my first skincare video, I realized that I had developed cystic acne. Cystic acne is not a fun acne to have. It is very painful. It is big. It is very hard to get rid of. And it causes a lot of scarring. So basically, cystic acne, this was how my dermatologist eventually, you know, they described it to me and I understood it. So basically, cystic acne is, imagine this is what's underneath your skin, okay? Your fingers are the heads that show on your skin, okay? So this is underneath your skin. So this is what is making your skin bulge out. And then this are all of the whiteheads, or the soon-to-be whiteheads that are showing up on your skin. So what you guys would see, or physically what you would see on my skin, is that I have 5 blemishes, but it's all coming from one source. Cystic acne, in my opinion, is one of the worst acnes you can get. It's basically impossible to get rid of without medication, and I was not gonna pay for medication. I was like, there's no way. Like, I need to figure this out, and I was just so determined to do it without medication, because I was just in my head that, you know, Accutane, and like I thought they were gonna put me on Accutane, and then my skin was just gonna be all dry and sensitive to the sun, and like it was just gonna mess up my body even more. Once I discovered I had cystic acne, I started treating my skin like I had cystic acne, of course. So I was using more like products with like salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide and like all that kind of stuff, because I was like, okay, well, it's a bacteria, like I need to kill it. And then these blemishes were so painful that I got to the point that it was hard, like it hurt to wash my face. So washing my face was painful. I would literally be in tears. Okay, so in August of 2019, that is whenever I started my first round of medication. Okay, I was like, it got to the point where I was like, everything I'm doing is not working. Like, I need to do something. So basically I was doing topical medication. So I was doing like doxycycline, and I think there was like 2 other ones or something. I don't remember now. I have a video on it, so you guys can go check that out if you want to. But I was doing doxycycline, where you like mix it with water, I think, and then you put it on like a topical solution. But anyways, so I was doing that, and it wasn't working. I mean, it was a little bit, kind of, but it wasn't like really working. Like, I wasn't seeing like a big difference or anything. So in June of 2020 is whenever I decided that I wanted a new dermatologist, and I wanted to get on some, even if it was Accutane, I wanted to get on some sort of medication. It got to the point that like I was literally in tears to wash my face. I was having mental breakdowns almost every day. I didn't want to be in public. I wouldn't go anywhere without covering it up and putting makeup on, which was making it even worse. I was buying like the silk pillowcases, and I was like, you know, doing all this stuff and spending so much money on skincare. I was like, I'm just gonna pay for a dermatologist. Like, I'm over it. I'm done. Like, I'm tired of what it's doing to my mental health. I feel ugly. I don't feel like myself, and I did not want to get in front of a camera. I did not want to go out in public with our friends, and I was embarrassed, and it was so like degrading, I guess, or it just took such a toll on my mental state or my mental health, because I was like, this is all people see. Like, I'm known as the girl that has acne. I don't want to be known as the girl that has acne. I want to be known for me. I don't want to be known as that girl. And on top of all that, I missed you guys. Like, I didn't want to film because of my acne, but I wanted to film because I enjoy it. I genuinely love filming YouTube videos. It's so much fun. It is just something that I look forward to. I love laying out videos for you guys. I love talking to you guys. I love having that friendship with you guys. And not being able to do that over acne was stressful. It was frustrating. It was not something that I wanted to just accept, I guess. I went to a new dermatologist and I got on a different medication. I don't remember the name of it. I have a video all about it. But I know for a fact she put me on tretinoin, which was a topical solution, and then she also put me on something else. Maybe it was doxycycline, but I had to take it, like ingest it. I don't remember, but I basically had to take a pill, and then I also had a topical. And I started doing that, and I started seeing results. And we decided that my birth control was basically the core factor in my acne, and that's what was causing it, and that's what was like tearing me up. And on top of that, the birth control was causing me to like go crazy. Anthony was telling me that like I was a whole different person. I was not myself. I was always depressed. I had really bad anxiety. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to be around people. I was basically not my true self. I was not as like goofy and outgoing and bubbly, and you know, just I wasn't me. And Anthony really noticed that, and it got to the point that he was like, go get it taken out. He's like, birth control has done nothing for you other than us not having kids. And he was like, if we have kids, so be it. He's like, at this point, we've been together for so long. If we have kids, so be it. He's like, I would much rather us have kids earlier than we intend rather than you having to deal with everything, you know, that's going on right now. That hit me. That really hit me. Like, that's how I knew, like, I got a good man. Anyways, we're not getting emotional over here. So July of 2020, I completely got it taken out. I was like, I'm done with this. I don't want it anymore. Fun fact, whenever I went to go get my birth control taken out, the lady told me, no, like, I'm not gonna take it out today. She's like, you need to think about the choices and whatever, or maybe switch to a different birth control and just all kinds of stuff. And I was like, what? I was like, no. I was like, you don't know my life, you don't know my situation, like, take my birth control out. And she literally told me no. Like, my mom went with me, but this was whenever COVID was like first hitting, and it was like really like strong right now. So my mom couldn't go inside with me, so I had to go by myself basically. But I was like on the phone with my mom and everything, but whatever. And so we were just like shook. We were like, you're literally gonna tell me no? Like, I'm about to pay you almost $400 to take this out of my arm early, and you're gonna tell me no? I ended up going to a different doctor. So the dermatologist that I was seeing, she was a self-practice, or she was in self-practice, and so she was like a regular doctor as well. So she was actually able to take out my birth control. So I went to go see her rather than my regular gynecologist or my regular like lady doctor or whatever, to take out my birth control. And I just got it taken out through her, and I never went back to that other lady. Moral of the story, I got it taken out, okay? And then that was whenever everything just got so much better and my life changed. My skin started calming down, and it wasn't as, you know, red, and it was just like getting better and better. And then I was not on birth control. Once it completely flushed out of my body, my skin, my mood, my everything, my hair started growing more, my nails were growing more, my mood was just so uplifted. I had way more energy, and my acne was going away, and like just everything was so much better for me. By April of 2021, my skin was pretty much clear. I had a lot of scarring. I I still do, actually. Like, in a lot of my videos, you guys, like, when you just straight see me, you probably think I'm like full-blown broke out and like whatever. But compared to this picture, my skin looks pretty damn good, and I'm pretty fucking proud of everything that I've been through, because it has taught me a lot, okay? So I had so many ups and downs on my mental health and my physical appearance and just like how I felt overall and everything like that. And I was so blessed to have a man that saw straight past the acne. He didn't even pay any attention to it. It meant literally nothing to him. Me having acne was nothing. My personality change because of birth control had a bigger impact on him than walking around with me barefaced in a mall. He did not care about my acne, and I am so grateful for that, because he really truly taught me my self-worth when it came to that. He showed me that your face, or your, you know, how your body looks, like whether you're shaped like a freaking street cone, or you have acne like crazy, or, you know, anything that you feel insecure about with your physical appearance, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You as a person is you as a person. If you're an ugly person on the inside, that's when people care, okay? People might talk shit about your physical appearance, and if they're doing that, they're not your friends. They're not your loved ones. They're not shit, okay? Just understand that. All of my friends, they started to come to me for advice when it came to skincare. They started to ask me, you know, like I would literally, we would have like little get-togethers at my house, and like we would have like friends over and stuff, and all the girls, every time we got drunk, all we talked about was skincare. I would tell them about ingredients and tell them about, you know, like certain brands and why that certain brand is bad for you and why this one's good for you and why, you know, like evaluating their skin and like all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, this is insane to me. Going through that entire journey has taught me so much. And still to this day, that's pretty much all I do with my friends, is I give them skincare advice or makeup advice or, you know, that type of stuff. And I preach about, you know, self-image and self-love and stuff like that, because it's like that time in my life, those years from 2018 to 2020 was insane for me, because it had such a big impact on my self-image. So just please, please, please always remember that the people around you, they're gonna see you for you. They're not gonna see you for your physical appearance, okay? So whether you got a flat booty or a fatter, it don't matter, okay? If you have, you know, if you're built like a 2x4 like I am, who cares? Who cares? If you have acne, who cares? Nobody. At least not the people that, you know, truly love you. The people that truly love you are gonna love you for you, and not for what you look like, girl or boys. Okay, so just remember that. I don't wish that I never had acne. I don't wish, you know, that I didn't have to go through what I went through, because now I know. You know, and whenever I have kids and they start going through similar things, like I'm able to help them. I'm able to educate them on the topic, and it's not going to be like, you know, just walking into a, you know, an empty room. It's like I'm going to be there to help them. And I love that. Anyways, yeah, so that is my skincare journey. I've learned a lot along the way, and I would love to help you guys out if you guys need it. But now I'm wearing makeup right now. I can show you guys my skin with makeup on if you want. Okay, so I took my camera off of the tripod so that I could show you guys my skin right now. So this is what my skin looks like with makeup on. I clearly have a lot of indented scarring in this area, on my cheeks. My chin is usually where I break out, and that is because of diet, which we're not going to talk about that. And then you can clearly see I have a lot of scarring on this side as well. But I feel like from where my skin was, my skin looks damn good, okay? So yeah, my skin is still not perfect, okay? Nobody's skin is perfect. I'm just now starting to get back into makeup and filming, and I just really want to be consistent with you guys. But I just wanted to share with you guys my skincare journey and how far my skin has come. And yeah, because if you look back on my old videos, like, you can see it, like, clearly. You know, like, I still tried to make some videos, even when my acne was bad. I just felt like I wasn't my true self. I wasn't happy. But anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, you are beautiful regardless of your insecurities. Stop being insecure. You're a bad bitch, okay? You're a bad bitch, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. And if someone else tries to tell you otherwise, cut them off. Cut them off. You don't need them. Nope. Negativity, we don't need it. This is 2022. Okay? Positive people only, positive vibes only, self-love only. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.